Hey guys, Brendan here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working on my 2016 FRS. It's pretty much new to me at least, and we're going to be debadging the Scion stuff and replacing it with some Toyota badges. So these are the stock scion badges that come on the FRS, and we're gonna be switching them out for the Toyota badge so that this is a GT86. So we're working with a budget, so what you'll need is either a blow dryer or a heat gun, microfibers, floss or fishing line, which works better, but we'll work with floss today, and tape to tape off where the emblems are, some Goo Gone to get rid of the sticky stuff, credit cards, paper towels, and this is kind of optional, but some quick detailer to clean up the car before you put on the new badges. So the first step of the process is going to be cleaning the area around the emblem and then taping it off. This just helps you realign the emblem if it doesn't have the little prongs in the back like my emblems don't. So let's get started.
You'll spray it off, tuck it down, and then you have the tape. Oh, the tape's right here.
Yeah. So after you're cleaning it off, we're gonna mask off where the emblem is so that when we put on the new one, it's still centered. So after you're done taping, you're gonna want to use your blow dryer or heat gun to warm up the area. That way it's easier to take off when you're using your credit card or squeegee or floss. So let's see. So, as you can see, this is my friend Josh. He drives a Mustang 5.0, so it's a pretty nice car. And he's just helping me today because he's already removed some of his badges and put new ones. So he's a little more experienced than I am with this. This is a really slow process, but don't try to rush it because you'll end up doing more damage. So just take your time and kind of ease the glue out. So whenever you're having some trouble, just heat up the area and let it warm up.
Out a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, we got it. And so the next step is going to be cleaning off all the old glue. That way you have a nice clean surface to work with the new emblem. So it adheres and will last a while. Yeah, you're going to want to grab the bigger chunks and take them off so that they don't break off once you spray some Goo Gone on them. And then once it's just the little chunks, just spray it on there, leave it there so that like the chemicals can react. And then after that, just start scrubbing away.
Yeah, so I'd spray the Goo Gone on it.
Yeah, so we're gonna spray the Goo Gone on it and let it sit for a little bit.
Yeah, you got it all over there. You want it to thick chunks on the top. Yeah. Nice.
So
it's
now
good to use a microfiber too.
we can start using paper towels and microfibers to just scrub the area. So here's a little close-up of the after, and I don't know if you can see it, but we got pretty much all of the goo off of it, and now it's just like the little dirt and all the stuff that was like left behind. And so we can use this quick detailer that will probably get most of it off, if not all of it. So let's get right to it.
That's it.
Yeah, so what I like to do is spray a little bit of the detailer on the actual car and then some on the microfiber. That way you just have some good detailer on it. So this is also an optional step, but we're deciding to use some soapy water to get all this residue off because we did kind of spread it on the car, which is kind of a rookie mistake. Don't use the same microfibers you used to clean this area on the area around it because it will spread. So we did manage to get most of the dirt off of where the old emblem used to be. So maybe a little more and it'll come off, but there's not much left. So before we actually take the tape off and put the emblem in, I guess at this point would be when you would take the tape off of the emblem and like the backing off and just stick it on. There's no going back. Alright,
that looks good.
Once you're satisfied, just go ahead and press it on. And if you get the right size, it should cover up the holes even if you don't have the prong. So the holes won't be a big deal after the emblems are on. But if you are looking for like just a debadge look, you might have to Bondo it to get rid of the holes. So here's a little close-up of the after. Looks really good. It looks really centered, and yeah, I like the way it looks more than the Scion did. Just the little small details that really count. All right, let's get started on the back. So the back is just going to be the same process, and we're going to be removing both the Scion emblem and the FRS emblem. So let's get started. We're going to be starting off with the FRS logo first because I'm not going to be putting anything there, so we won't have to use tape or anything.
There you go. Yep. Except we have a lot of.
Well, that was easy. So this is another optional step, but because I'm a little OCD about it, I'm just gonna try to clay this part and see if that will help get rid of all the little marks that are
No, take it down.
Use the detail or some water.
Yeah, I'd roll it up in your hand a little bit. Get the, because it's sticky, so I get that stuff in it.
Alright, let's begin the taping process. Leverage on that side. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So this time, I guess it came out a little easier, and you can see the prongs are still there. So that was, once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. It's just the first one that's the hardest.
Yeah, I think that one. I think we're just getting more comfortable with taking it off.
And that one was like the biggest, so that was probably the hardest. So thanks for watching. This was my first video ever, and honestly I think it looks really good. I'm about to put some cinematic shots of the car, but overall this is a really simple mod for beginners like me. Like if you just got the car and you don't know what to do yet, debadging it or like putting new emblems on it definitely does change the look of the car. Like it's the little minor details that really do make a big change. And big shout out to my friend Josh for helping me, because there's no way I would have done it this quickly without him. So without further ado, let's get to the cinematics. And I almost forgot, but I also got a sticker for it from Kings Must Rise. Really like his work, and I don't know, I guess I'm somewhat of a ricer since I'm doing cosmetics instead of, you know, performance mods first, but I think right about there would look really good. Almost forgot about it though.